They laughed when he said, "I won't touch a gun." But on that ridge, he was the only one who stayed. Desmond Doss grows up in a small home where the walls feel thin and the anger feels big. His dad drinks, his mom prays. One day, Desmond sees a picture of the 10 Commandments. His eyes stop on the words, "Thou shalt not kill." They don't feel like old words to him. They feel like a rule carved into his bones. Years later, Desmond is a young man with soft hands and a steady look. He meets Dorothy at the hospital. She's a nurse with a bright laugh and a spine made of steel. He talks too much when he's nervous. She teases him for it. He asks her out anyway. She says yes anyway, but the world is on fire. War's coming for everyone. Desmond wants to serve. He wants to save lives. He signs up as a medic. He tells them he will wear the uniform, take the oath, go where they send him, but he will not carry a rifle. Not ever. The room goes quiet. Men stare like he just spit on the flag. Sergeant Howell steps close, face tight, voice sharp, and he calls Desmond a coward. He calls him dead weight, and Desmond doesn't yell back. He just says it plain, like a fact. "I can't kill." So they decide to crush him. Boot camp becomes a daily hunt. The other men run with rifles. Desmond runs with empty hands. They shove him, they trip him, they curse him. At night, they throw boots at his bunk. Desmond takes it. He bleeds, he bruises, he keeps praying. Smitty, one of the soldiers, hates him the most. Smitty is strong and loud. The kind of guy who acts fearless because fear would eat him alive. He gets in Desmond's face. "You're gonna get us killed," he spits. Desmond doesn't flinch. "I'm here to save you," he says. That only makes them angrier one day. They hand Desmond a rifle and order him to train. Desmond holds it like it's a snake. He sets it down. Sergeant Howell explodes. He makes Desmond do push-ups until his arms shake. He makes him run until his lungs burn. He makes him scrub floors like a prisoner. But Desmond still won't bend. Then comes the breaking point. They drag him to a medical exam. They try to label him sick in the head. They try to kick him out. Desmond sits there, calm, even as the room tries to turn him into a joke. When that fails, they go harder. One night, Desmond is beaten in his sleep. Fists slam into him. A boot hits his ribs. He curls up, gasping, tasting blood. In the dark, someone whispers, "Quit." Desmond doesn't quit. Instead, he stands in front of his leaders and demands a court-martial. He wants the law to decide. He wants the truth on record. The room is cold. Captain Glover looks at him like he's a problem that won't go away. They put Desmond on trial. His own unit sits behind him, eyes full of hate. Dorothy watches too, scared but proud. Desmond's hands shake for the first time, not because he's afraid of prison, because if they force him to carry a gun, he will lose himself. The judge is ready to crush him, but then a letter arrives. It's from a high place. It says, Desmond's faith must be respected. The case stops. The room shifts. The men who wanted him gone now have to take him to war. Sergeant Howell leans in, voice low. "I'll see you on the battlefield," he says like a promise. Desmond swallows. "I'll be there," he answers. Then the ocean opens up. They land in Okinawa. The air is thick. The ground is mud and fear. Explosions punch the sky. Men scream. Orders fly. Desmond runs with his medic bag. No rifle. Just bandages and prayer. They reach the base of a cliff. Above them is Hacksaw Ridge, a tall wall of rock. A net hangs down like a spider web. The men climb it, one by one. Boots slipping, hands shaking. Desmond climbs too. Every breath feels like a question. At the top, the world turns into hell. The ridge is torn apart. Smoke crawls over broken trees. The ground is ripped open. The enemy is hidden in caves and shadows. The first attack hits like a wave of knives. Gunfire cracks. Grenades burst. Men drop. Desmond doesn't shoot. He runs straight into the storm. He slides beside a wounded soldier. He presses gauze to a hole that won't stop bleeding. He drags a man by the straps of his pack. He yells for help that doesn't come. Smitty sees him. For a second, Smitty's face changes, like he doesn't know what to do with what he's seeing. The fight gets worse. Bodies pile up. The ridge shakes. Captain Glover screams, orders until his voice breaks. Sergeant Howell fires until his hands tremble. Then the enemy hits hard. The line collapses. Men panic. They run for the cliff. They climb down the net like rats fleeing fire. One by one, they disappear over the edge. Desmond looks around. He sees wounded men left behind. He hears their cries. He could go. No one would blame him. No one would even notice. But he stays. The ridge goes quiet in a new way. Not safe quiet. Hunting quiet. Desmond crawls through smoke and ash. He finds a soldier with a shattered leg. The man whimpers, "Don't leave me." Desmond grips his shoulder. "I got you," he says. He drags him to the cliff. There's no stretcher, no rope team, no help. So Desmond ties a rope. He makes a harness with his hands shaking. He pushes the man over the edge, slow, careful, praying the rope holds. The man drops into the dark. Desmond watches until he's sure the soldier is safe. Then he whispers, "Please, Lord, help me get one more." He goes back. He finds another man, then another. Some are unconscious. Some are screaming. Some are so scared they fight him. Desmond takes hits from bullets. Dirt sprays his face. A blast throws him to the ground. His ears ring. His hands keep moving. Each time he drags a body to the edge. Each time he lowers them down. Each time he prays the same words. Just one more. Hours pass like years. The ridge is full of death, but Desmond keeps pulling life out of it. Below, the soldiers stare up. They can't believe it. They see shapes dropping down the cliff. Wounded men alive. Sergeant Howell's mouth hangs open. Captain Glover looks like he's seeing a ghost. Smitty's eyes fill with something he hasn't shown anyone in a long time. Hope. By morning, Desmond is shaking so hard he can barely stand. His uniform is soaked. His hands are raw. His face is gray with smoke. But dozens of men are alive because he stayed. The next day, they have to go back up. No one wants to move without him now. Captain Glover, the same man who doubted him, looks at Desmond and says it straight. They will not attack until Desmond finishes praying. The whole unit waits, guns in hand, fear in their throats. On Hacksaw Ridge, they bow their heads while the man with no rifle talks to God. Then they climb, and the battle returns, louder than before. The enemy fights like they own the ridge, and the Americans push forward, step by step, paying for every inch. Desmond runs again, bag bouncing, breath tearing. He treats burns, ties tourniquets, and pulls men out of fire. Then it happens. A blast hits near him. Pain flashes white. He falls. His leg is hurt bad. He tries to stand. It won't work. He starts to crawl. Bullets snap past his head. He drags himself through dirt, leaving a dark trail behind him. He reaches for a stretcher, but there's no one. So he does what he always does. He finds a way. He grabs a rifle from the ground, not to shoot, but to use like a crutch. He pulls himself forward, inch by inch, teeth clenched, eyes wet with pain. A medic reaches him. They start to carry him out, but Desmond hears someone else crying. Another wounded man. Worse off, Desmond looks at the medic. Help him first. They argue. Desmond insists, so they set Desmond down. They go for the other man. That choice almost kills him. While he waits, an enemy sniper finds him. A shot cracks. Desmond jerks. Blood blooms. Still, he doesn't scream. He presses his hand to the wound. He breathes through it. He stares at the sky, like he's trying to hold on to something bigger than pain. Finally, they carry him away, down the cliff, off the ridge. The men watch him go, and something has changed in their faces. The hate is gone. The jokes are gone. What's left is respect that feels heavy, like it hurts to carry. Because they know the truth now. Courage isn't always a gun. Sometimes it's hands that won't stop shaking, but still won't stop saving. Later, they count the men Desmond pulled off that ridge. The number is almost too big to believe. Desmond never brags. He never even agrees on the number. He just says he did what he could. But the unit knows, Sergeant Howell knows, Captain Glover knows, Smitty knows most of all. The man they called a coward became the reason they lived. And the twist is this. Desmond went to war refusing to take life. But on Hacksaw Ridge, he became the strongest soldier there. Because he chose again and again to give life back. When the world demanded he break, he didn't. He simply whispered into the smoke, one last time, just one more. If you want more stories like this, like, comment, share, and subscribe.